I just had my 10X360 with Brandon Dawson. I'm Maria, and here are my 12 lessons learned on today's topic, 7 Forces of Impact. Lesson 1. Question. This past week, we were working on the 7 Forces of Impact. So my question to you is, which one do you focus on first that's going to create the biggest impact for my business, for my clinic? Lesson 2. Answer. Brandon says, this is why the concepts are so important, because the first P is promote, and the second P is profit, and the third P is process. And so, if you go to the process documentation under the word promote, you should have promote who we are, promote what we do, promote why we do, promote what we love about doing it, promote the opportunity to do it with us, and how to get promoted inside our company, building it with us. Lesson 3. There's 6 to 8 different promotes. So you should go to the process documentation and write down exactly how you promote that. Then, if you take a decision tree and you take that promote and then you go over to your profit, how does that generate profit? And then from the profit, what was the process you deployed? Lesson 4. So, in the 7 forces of impact, I would say that you got to become proficient in process. Lesson 5. The promotes are there in order, especially those first 5 of the 7 forces. They are stacked. You got to start with a process to standardize your team and make sure that everyone in the role is doing the same thing, so that when we're standardized, then it goes to performance measurement. Lesson 6. So, in performance measurement, you got to have the KPIs, the key performance indicators, that measure the process to determine if it's effective or not. Lesson 7. Then, you are gonna move to the best practice duplication, because whoever's doing it the best and the top performance, the KPIs or key performance indicators, that becomes our best practice. Then we innovate the process so that everyone has duplicated the best practice. Lesson 8. And then you hold people accountable to it. That's high accountability. And that's the 4th one. 9th lesson. And then you go to peer-to-peer benchmarking. That's the 5th one. Lesson 10. So they're all stacked. They're all built on each other. But you got to start with the process documentation. Lesson 11. That leads to financial impact and then your overall market opportunity. Lesson 12. You got to optimize the business. We've got to optimize the business before we start expanding. So those are my 12 lessons learned. I hope you learned something. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can also download a free section of my book, Apartment Prescription, How I Made from 0 to 50 Apartment Units in 7 years. If I have done it, I know you can do much more. Take care and God bless.